Well, y'all, I'm finally doing it. After years of spitballing and brainstorming, on September 1st, I'm finally going to be opening my own church at Cleats East here in Colorado Springs. Cleats is a super cool bar filled with arcade cabinets and pinball machines, and it's the perfect place to just hang out and get to know some folks. In that vein, we're going to call the church Replay, a straightforward way to let folks know that we're a place about do-overs and about doing real life. Now you might be wondering, why the hell would Jeremy be starting a church in a town that already has over 400 of them? But honestly, the answer is pretty simple. When you really start to look out there, there's really only two main options for church. You kind of have the stuffy, traditional format, or the predictably kind of two-dimensional megachurch. But there's not a whole lot in the middle. But the problem with that is that neither one of those options provide a whole lot of room for people to be real. You know, Colorado Springs has a higher influx of millennials than anywhere else in the country. Last year, we gained over 12,000 people, and our metro area has over 700,000 people. However, less than a third of those people are religious. And of those people, less than 25% go to church on a weekly basis. It seems that church simply just doesn't fit into most people's lives because it expects them to change first, rather than reflecting the real ways that community develops. You know, for me and my family, we want to spend our time playing games and hanging out. You know, if I'm with friends, I want to be having a drink with them at a bar, not squishing into a pew or pretending that I like to sing in public. You know, I love Jesus, but I know all too well how awkward the church can be, especially for new people. That's why Replay will be streamlined into 30-minute services, which consist of a 5 to 7 minute on-topic sermon. And then we're going to split into some discussion groups to talk about how we can take that knowledge and apply it to real change in our neighborhoods and communities. And then finally, just because it's awesome, we're going to end every time with a pizza and beer toast. Think less Sunday morning gauntlet and more high energy Young Life Club, where our meeting time acts as a lightning rod to charge us up and get us ready to go out and serve in our community for the coming week and month. You know, social justice is deeply embedded into my heart and is for certain at the heart of the gospel. And that's why everything we do will revolve around creating real world change. You know, churches often justify way too much bloat, programmatically and financially, when in reality, it's pretty simple to get together with folks and hang out with them for the sake of changing ourselves and the world. You know, you give me a beer and a joystick, and I'll give you hours on end of conversation that forms the bedrock of change. You give me fun and tangible ways to actually get involved, and I'll give you real change that starts in our schools and in our community. You know, you give me a place where I can involve my whole family without us getting split into 50 different programs. A place that's engaging for me and my wife and my 5-year-old and my coming newborn baby. And I will give you church that is fun instead of a chore. You know, that's what we're bringing to Colorado Springs. That's going to be Replay. But something this different is going to take an investment to get off the ground. And that, my friend, is where you come in. I'm looking for someone to share in an adventure. People who are willing to step out and experiment to discover a new way to do church. But in that, support over the next few years is going to be paramount so that we don't have to rattle the can at everybody who walks through the door. That being said, if you'd like to talk more about Replay, the mission and how to be involved, or where my heart is at with all of it, please follow the links at the end of this video or text me or give me a call. Doing life with people is the greatest adventure that there is, and I hope that you join me in this adventure. Thanks so much for watching. Cheers.